Okay, 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 okay. I'm not dead. I'm not dead. Oh my god. Can anyone hear me? Is this working? Hang on, I forgot something. Whoop. Now it's back. Okay, okay, okay. Awesome. Okay, people can hear me. That is awesome. I'm not completely cut off. Something just went really, really wrong. I I am extremely lucky to be alive. The nether just collapsed and the overworld went with it. I don't know why. I don't know if anyone else made it here. But I managed to get to an end gateway before the dragon spotted me. Uh yeah, I'm not dead. Um I I don't think that I can leave the world, which is unideal, but I'm not dead. Okay. Okay, plans. Okay. All right. Awesome. Awesome. I'm glad that there are people who know that this is happening. Um, the world is intact. End's looking a little funny, but it's it's here. It is not the overworld. I think you might have missed it. But the overworld is gone. Like, gone. I was doing some nether travel, just making my way over to the stronghold. There's some good mining nearby. Um, and the nether started to just vanish. And when I got out of the nether into the overworld at the stronghold portal, I ended up. It was happening there too. I barely made it into the end. Um, the world's intact, so if I'm lucky, there will be. Yes! Okay. It does look like there is an understanding. The world has a plan for how to fix this, and some advice on survival, which is good. That means that things are, for the most part, working as they should now that this is happening. All right. Hello. Hi. Things are going badly for me. Um, I'm not sure if anyone else in the world is still alive, but you know, I'm here. Okay. Food. Chaos Pearl. Okay. Um, yeah, food. That the land around me does look kind of lifeless, and it looks like there's something that I can do. Okay. I think. I mean, that looks pretty clear. Yeah. End Shard, Ender Pearl. I've got those. Um, I think I'm just going to do that and get out of here. Well, that hurt, but this is definitely looking more promising on the survival front. Is it a temple? I mean, we're a non-zero amount out into the modlands here, but there's definitely nothing like the world collapsing should have happened. Stopping the world from collapsing later. I hopefully with the world like aware of like a way to fix itself. It's gotten itself to a point where it's stable. I mean, that's what players are for, right? Is fixing problems and giving life to things. I guess I've just got a bit more work cut out for me than usual. Or something. I'm overwhelmed. This is not what I was expecting from my mining trip. Wait. Yeah, all of my stuff is gone, and my levels, too. That's weird. I guess I got really, really lucky. Yeah. It says that we should break it with this. Oh! You're weird is an understatement. I think you may be right. I'm just glad for the company. Even the music's weird. I mean, maybe that's just what the end sounds like. I don't spend much time here. Another building over here. Huh. I think I just got out in time. And I think something did happen. Like, hang on, let me check on my comm. Yeah, it looks like world stats reset. So I think my world data file got cleared, which is not great. I had gear on me. I had a nice pickaxe. But I think I just managed to get out of the collapsing dimensions fast enough that nothing really happened. Who knows? Tool station. I think I might live in this building for now, until I have more supplies to my name anyway. And stone bricks. Oh, sorry. Shit. Shit! Well, I think I might die. Or not? I have no idea what that was. about, or why it didn't just kill me. It really doesn't seem particularly rich in resources, but I've got to make do with what I have. Live to die another day. Hang on, the music's quite loud. Okay. Oh, nope! Well, that's an issue. I've got no ender pearls, and no blocks, and pretty much no way to get blocks. That is way too hard to break. I guess I'm walking? Out of character aside, thank you, the Midnight Chris, for the follow. I appreciate it. Okay, I think I might just have to be lucky and get down to a ledge. I can make it into a normal cactus. Ow. Walking is a start. Oh, that's a problem. I'm kind of stuck now. Need to be really careful about Enderman, because I am not in a state to fight right now. I don't know if there's anything I can do at all, actually. This is kind of an out-of-universe concern that I might be stuck. I might have to dig a murder tunnel into the wall to get an ender pearl, which is not a strategy I would like to have to employ, but I don't think I have a choice. Hello, welcome in. This is extremely unideal. Oh no. Oh no, I've just realized something. I take fall damage when I use the Chaos Pearls. So I might have to deliberately die on the surface near my spawn. I'm glad respawn's working, actually. That was a concern, now that I'm thinking about it. Oh. Yeah, we can just get an ender pearl and teleport back to where we were. Yeah. I forgot that you could craft those keys into something that can teleport you back to where you died. So, really the issue now is just avoiding dying between now and then. Because that Chaos Pearl took me a ways away. Okay. I always feel bad killing these guys. Come on. Yeah, I'm not getting crits off. This is just going to take a while. Wait, hang on. Do you do extra damage? Does not look like it. Yeah, just half a heart. I have no idea what happened. I've never seen anything like this, or even heard about it. Yeah. I don't know. Okay, okay, okay. Okay. Oh, they gave me a way to set my spawn point. I guess that would be here? I'd like it to be, anyway. Okay, okay. Okay, I think I need 16 shards to make a crafting station thing. Success indeed. Crafting table. Crafting station. The tool station is another one of those. And... okay, for tools. Awesome. Awesome. Progress. I think I got a little bit of food so that I can start to heal a bit. And I'm on the roof. That's going to be... frustrating. There's a baby chorus plant down here. Weird. I'm gonna delete the journey map for the death. Alright. Stone furnace? Well, that's nice. Fragments of the world. Huh. Okay. Extraterrestrial matter. Yeah. I know a little bit about Tinker's Construct, so this should be fairly straightforward. Part builder. Stencil. Stencil table. Now we've got some of the stuff that we need to make tools. Okay. I think an axe is probably a good start. Binding and tool rod. Oh! Oh, I don't have enough. Time to go punch the ground some more. This is so strange. Well, I didn't get anything from breaking that. Okay. Okay. Biscuit of Totality. I've just realized that I don't know what this does. Rotten Heresy and Chocolate? Odd. I've got the stencil that I need to... I can make a stencil for a pickaxe head. I don't think I have the materials I need to make it right now, but I can definitely get started. Can at least make another tool rod. This is a living rock and living wood. It's Botania stuff? I mean, Botania was in the overworld. It makes sense it'd be here. Yeah. I mean, consistent food is going to be a challenge because getting chorus flowers... I don't have string. So I can't, like, make a bow. So I can't get chorus flowers to replant. I guess we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. I think cutting down an entire one of these might be a bit over-ambitious. Just a hunch. Well, it's the food I've got, so I'll eat it. I don't like chorus fruit very much. It's chewy. Yeah. I mean, hey. There is a path forward. I don't know what I'm gonna do if I hit, like, a roadblock, but I have a plan, and it's do whatever I can. I will probably have to get over its chewiness. And you could say it's one of those ancestral diets. Hey, we've got a pickaxe. That is progress. I'm gonna put all this stuff away for now. Except for the food, some of it. And then go... Don't think your stomach will stomach that excuse. Worth a shot. You are correct. Wonder if there's any other buildings near here. Mr. Cooper. Oh. Stygian grass. Oh, there's bonsai pots with bricks. I don't know where I'm supposed to get clay in here. But... Oh! That's part of an end city. I don't want to die a horrible death again. So I'm gonna go to this other building over here and leave that be for now. Jokers don't tend to like me. I mean, did they like anybody? Alright, and now we've got some of these, which will be good for having ender pearls reliably near the house without having to fight things. Mana Weave Cowl. I don't really need the mana benefit, but I'll take it. Hey, we got dirt! Like, actual dirt! Nothing to grow in the dirt. To create regular seeds, you need some grass. Obtain a pasture seed. I mean, that's a ways down the line. Yeah. We've got the mana pool that's in the main house that we're staying in right now. Gonna cut a wide berth, but go into that other building. It's another one of the ones that we're living in. Doesn't look like there's an end ship. Too much to hope for. Alright. Well, this is a Botania guide. An end ship would do wonders. Oh, it's a pure daisy. That's like one of the first things you're supposed to make in Botania, if I'm remembering right. It's been a while. Alright, I'm gonna take my little treasures. Leave the rest of this dirt for now in case it's useful later or we damage the stuff at the main building. Anyway, I don't really know what's going on. I know I've said that a bunch, but it doesn't change things. It's still true. This... Oh, it's coal. I didn't know the end had this many ores in it. Any ideas? No, not really. I... If anything was happening with the other people, they didn't tell me anything that could even begin to do this, and it shouldn't be possible. Worlds are, like, really stable until you start doing, like, really bizarre things in them. And even then, full dimension collapse is not a thing. I don't know. Teach you this stuff in school. It's just wrong? Rude. Who knows? Maybe this is the first time this has ever happened. I spotted. Yeah. Ooh, iron. Essence of mineral. Okay. Either I've been taught wrong or there's something else at play. You are correct there. Well, that was nothing. Furnaces. Under the stairs. Stygian acid. That that was the stuff that was around where we spawned, but it's definitely not a place I can get right now. At least not easily. I'll have to make a couple more of those pearls. I could technically go back with the recall pearl, I think. Because that's where I spawned, I think. Back here. Um, I don't know, this is a mess. Let's go here. Make another normal chest and put just these in there so that we can get at them. Oh, that's not how that works. Never mind. Putting that there doesn't appear to do anything but make things more complicated. So, second chest can go down here, I guess. I'm trying to put some of the Botania stuff down there. I think the blue pools that happen in the Nether are the mana. It's mana. So I'm gonna go try and get some of that. Just because that's looks like one of the next steps. Dropping a chorus flower into a mana pool calcifies it into a bone block? And biotic can be found in the stagnant growth, which is where we are. Luckily, they can stabilize liquid mana and absorb it, turning into a blue lotus, a blue lotus into a mana pool to get the mana in the pool. Cool. Yeah, the pools don't sound super safe. But there's one over here. Do I even need the shears for that? Yes, I do. Good to know. Got a mana bucket. I can't jump. I'm floating. Unideal. But it at least doesn't appear to hurt to step in it for a second. That was stupid, but, it worked out fine, so whatever. I wonder how much mana I get out of these. Say? Not really. Not a lot. I don't know how to get a chorus flower right now. Easter egg. Oh, if I find an Easter egg, it'll appear here? Guess the world's playing tricks. Unlike other minerals, diamonds seem to accumulate under the end islands, forming a porphyry spike in the acidic plains biome. This is Botania stuff. I'm confused. weird. Well, at least levitation isn't the worst thing that could have occurred. You are correct. None of it appears to be stuff that wasn't in the world in some capacity, but it's definitely different. Like, we had Tinker's constructed stuff, but, you know, a lot of that was set up by other folks, and I just got the tools. Like, I'm a miner. This is a lot of it's out of my wheelhouse. Because these ender lilies look spiky, I'm gonna do the sweet berry trick, where you just have them raised up one so you can't walk into them. Difference is better than new. I don't really know what to do next. I guess I try and figure out how to get string? Maybe there's like a change to it. And it's a mob drop, but that's obvious. If I find wool, I can get it. If I get an alchemy catalyst, which needs stuff I don't have. I guess we start with... Yeah, I don't know. Right, bowstring's like a thing. String bowstring, sold bowstring, slime vine bowstring, hemp fiber bowstring. What's a sub-soul scribe? Some Endermen might hold a special block in their hands. They also have a lot more health. You can get end-infused iron out of that? We need to get... Okay, okay. I think out of these, the best thing we could probably do is go and get some of this acid stuff. Because everything else here looks challenging. Generating mana is a thing. It looks like wool of any sort is going to have to wait until we get about here. Just because I think hemp might be the only way we have to get string. Which is... annoying. What this means, I think, is that I'm going to have to do... I'm gonna have to make one of the eyes that teleports you places, the Chaos Pearls. And just kind of hope for the best. I should empty this mana bucket somewhere. Whoa! Glad I'm in a house. I guess that doesn't work. Just gonna put the mana bucket in a corner, I guess. Okay, I'm gonna put can I make sign sharpening kit? Okay, I don't have quite enough. That will come in handy if we end up doing a lot of mining wherever we end up. It's a tool repair thing. Those I'm used to using. Alright, snack first. Okay. Looks like... Ow! Looks like there is some acid over here, so we'll be able to get some of that, and then go back. There's another city out here. Also small. Ow. Smaller than the other one, but... yeah. Experience with mining may prove useful? I certainly hope so. Because it's, most of what I do. Like, I don't know. I know my basic ways around things, but I am not a mage by trade. What's this? The height may be hard to get used to. Yeah. It's definitely a bit of a jarring drop. Oh! Some food! I don't know what Luck of the Sea is going to do for me. Waterstone. Is there water in this? There's something. What? Stories of the past? We need to go into that other place, I guess. I don't hear any water. So I think that's just some sort of illusion? But... stories of the past. The crystal rumbled quietly as you touched it. A vision appeared right before your very eyes. In the vision, a wizard talking to himself. The last ingredient for the spell is a fruit of the target dimension. I shouldn't have stayed up last night. What is it again, a fruit? Oh right, I still have an apple on me. This will do then. What? The fucking magicians who did this. I got a couple of blocks to take with me. Waste not, want not. I think what is a fair reaction? I think you're right. Were they trying to do something to like a dimension in general? I mean, apples are, like, extremely common overworld food. It'll be purified into water. We can get water. Okay. I think the best way to go about this is probably... this? Looks like it's working. I mean, I'm assuming that's what sparkling it means. Okay. I'm not sure how long this is gonna take, so I'm gonna put some of the other blocks I've got away, I guess. This alchemy is out of my pay grade. It's out of mine too. They're not even paying me. Pretty sure they're dead. Oh my god, they're totally fucking dead. No time to worry about that, I guess. I got water! Right, and then I think we do that again for a second trip so that we can have an infinite water source. I guess. Possible. I didn't see anyone else at the stronghold. People don't tend to come to the end for things. With the better food and stuff, it might be worth it to go poking around in the end city, see if we can get some better armor. Whoa! Shit. Oh! Oh. Must be real dire if the void's kicking me back up. Ow. What does it give a shit about sacrifices? It's... I guess it's a keeping you in bounds kind of thing. Like, there's limits to it, right? A top and a bottom. I mean, there's kind of a top. You can fly as high as you want, but you can't go meaningfully above it. But when it comes to the bottom of things, usually you're not supposed to be there at all. But it takes a lot of energy from the world to move a player back somewhere that they could recover from a fall like that. The world must just have more strength in it right now, I guess. Because, or in what's left of it. Just because there's less to manage. It's kind of sad. It's not just sad, it's concerning. Like, yeah, it's weird. It's really weird. I don't know what to make of it. Hoping I can get close enough over here to throw a pearl. I do not like bridging over the void. I don't think I've met a single person alive who does. But we're dead. We're undead. No one. No one likes doing this. Hey! Got one of those bits of extraterrestrial matter. This is one of the things we need to make. End knife blade and binding. Twig. Extraterrestrial matter and a mana pearl. I think I know how to make a mana pearl. Just a wild guess. Surely there's someone out there. Vision of destruction. In the vision, a wizard talking to a crystal. Listen, whoever found this, I'm sorry. We're meant to save it. We want to collapse the end, not the overworld. It's all our fault. It was never meant to be like this. The temple is under attack by Endermen. We don't have much time left. They're setting up a portal underground, and that's our only chance to survive. If someone is watching this, I don't know how you survived, but I don't care. Find the other crystals. Finish our work. Your work? Your work... Your work destroyed everything! Well, that's very upsetting. Some asshole tried to destroy the end. By all means, a place that you can just not go if you don't want to deal with. And because they were too lazy to go get a chorus fruit, they destroyed the overworld instead. If I've been sent here to destroy the dimension, they didn't tell me. Oh my god. I do not have blocks on me. Trying to destroy dimension. Why is that even a thing that you can try to do? Why would you want to do that? I don't know. There's some real assholes out here, I guess. Hey. Didn't they say the porphyry spires were associated with diamonds? Diamonds seem to accumulate under the Android Islands, forming a porphyry spike in the acidic plains biome. I'm not sure if this counts as a porphyry spike, but if anything does, this probably would. What's that? I'll deal with it after I dig down underground a bit. Vessel may not be out there any longer. Yeah. I don't know. This is a mess. It's stupid, and I'm upset that it's happening to me. This is taking way too long. Yeah, I'm gonna do this once I have, like, I don't know, maybe a diamond pickaxe or something. If I'm lucky, there'll be something valuable left in one of the end cities around. I got what I came here for. I'm gonna go cook that salmon. It's limited, but it's actual food. And not just, like, a weird teleportation aid that happens to keep you from dying of starvation. Oh, I'm already smelting some. I forgot. Twig. Hey, there's some lapis down there. I have to make a go for it. I need an ender pearl. What does this thing even do? I think it just does damage, but... yeah, just looks like a knife. Pretty normal knife. Wonder what's so special about it. Hey, I think that's got one of the fancy iron blocks. I'm really not equipped to fight it, but... you know. I should probably build a hidey hole for killing. What? Well, never mind. What? Where'd it go? That was ice. Ugh. I guess I need to go punch some more rocks. This place is weird. I don't think we have enough mana in there. We can get some more, I guess. Or just toss this into the pool outside. And get some more. Yeah, that should just... It just takes more mana than we have. I'm not sure it's gonna work. But I do need to go down and get that. It's almost like it's nothing. It doesn't feel like I'm under a liquid. It's very strange. Got enough. Awesome. Knife blade. It's a sword. That's a knife. I'm gonna go get some wood, actually. Because if this is a weapon, then it should be helpful against the endermites that wormwood trees drop sometimes. Or that live in wormwood trees. They don't really drop them, they're just in here. Hey, at minimum, it's pretty quick at that. Behaves one. Yeah, I think it might just be a little knife. Can't figure out what it could be instead. Again, I think mining an entire one of these is a fool's errand. But, you know, doesn't mean I can't cannibalize the roots for a bit. It's not really cannibalizing, I'm not a tree. I think I'm entitled to a little bit of idiosyncratic speech. I've had a bad day. God. A little whimsy. Alright, now, with the power vested in me by who the fuck knows. What the heck is that? Never seen that before. There's two of them. Whoa. Busy lifting. This is weird. I need to remember to carry around a stack of ender pearls on me, just, you know, for my sanity. Whoa! That's extremely mean! Ow! I guess it's a trap? I don't know, that was weird and unpleasant. Well, I've got all my stuff back at least. I guess, it might be an old Elytrian structure? I could see it being a really useful launch pad if you could fly. Or more glide than fly. Well, it's good to know that that's what those do. Now we're back. Only a little bit freaked out. I cannot fly. Funnily enough, I have Elytrian ancestry. That's what the joke about, the ancestral diet thing was. Thus the mothiness. But, nope, I'm a pretty standard player. Nowadays, anyway. Oh, come on! Please keep hurting yourself and teleporting away. It'd be really nice. Very lovely. You're looking good today. That was painful. I'd like to get the acid I came here for and leave now, I think. This time I'm going to make sure to break the ice with a pickaxe, because apparently that matters. Yeah, there's some more iron down here. I could probably carve a little tunnel into one of the trees, actually, for Enderman hunting. That's what I call resource efficiency. Oh. That worked. Hello, give me that. 50! Hey, they weren't kidding about that having more health. And infused iron chunk. Firewood block? Very ominous indeed. I guess we'll do that and see what happens. I should probably get more mana, because I'm not sure this is going to be enough. Yeah, it's not enough. Why must you do this to me? Yeah, that should be working. Maybe it's in the wrong place? Or maybe it's just a chance that they're using for things to be mean to me. Well, either way. Right now... got a couple of other priorities right now. Normal iron. This doesn't have a lot of durability, but it's good at what it does, and I'm not going to complain. Where are my flowers? And biotic. What else? I need to get more forest fruit, I think. Just so that I can catch myself when I fall. Forest fruit does that, right? I don't know. Again, I don't spend much time here. Ow! It's really annoying when it hurts. Would like. Whoa! Hey there. Ah, that's what that's used for. Well, it's good to know that it's a little far away. That Rune of Fire requires Dragon's Breath. I am in no fit state to be near a dragon. Dragons are huge. But it is good to have that for when that is eventually something that I can do. But for now, my priorities lie elsewhere. Namely, infinite water source. Don't necessarily need to hold my own, more to survive until it breeds. Yeah, I'm not in a position to do that either. I think I'm going to set this to turn into ice. And then I'm going to grab my chorus fruit from upstairs. And my pearls, of course. Pearls, blocks, chorus fruit. There is an end city nearby. If I'm lucky, there might be some old armor, stuff written off as largely useless, or just the city was missed when this place was come through. If it was come through at all. I'm not actually sure how many people go to the end at all. I mean, the portal was open, but... not sure if anyone's actually been here. The dragon's still there. Huh. Why open the portal and just not go through? Yeah, I can get shulker boxes soon. That's nice. I'm gonna have to be really careful with my health. Sulfur dust. Okay, I'd like to get down to the ground, please. What is that thing? If they start hitting each other and duplicating and this area becomes uninhabitable, I'm going to be very upset. Chest down here. I'm not a shulker fan. Come on, hit me. Only one of you needed to do that. What? Stop doing that. Holy shit, a bow. An extremely damaged bow, but a bow nonetheless. I'm out of here. Holy shit. That's a bow! A dark bow. Better hat. Hat with mending! Hat with mending! And some beetroot seeds. I can eat those. Well, not the seeds, but the stuff that they grow into. Beetroot's certainly not the best food source, but it's food. That was an extremely productive mad dash. Oh my god. We're almost out of all of our salmon. I don't really want. God damn it. Oh, I think I might know why. It's been turning into packed ice. I haven't been fast enough. Right, now that I have a vague idea of what the problem is, I should be able to avoid triggering the problem. Okay, I don't have any arrows that I can make right now. I don't know what materials go into fletching. It's like it's feathers, slime leaf, and normal leaf. Unfortunately, that's looking an awful lot like a casting situation. Hmm. If we're lucky, the leaves here will count, and I'll be able to make arrows. Tool rod, arrow shaft, arrow head. Well, we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. I'm saying that a lot. I haven't even done all that much bridging. Okay, I think thing number one that I'm going to do right now. Can you make a hoe? Oh, it's a comma. It's a precision reaping tool. There are many bridges that need crossing. I can make a battle sign or a frying pan. Prepare and modify. I've not really used that element of this mod before. Don't really know what to do. Are there hoes in this game? There are. You can just make them normal style. So I've got dirt. I've got stuff I should probably not take with me on a journey where I might die. You know. Got iron horse armor. Soul vial? Okay. Well, the one thing of water we do have is, at minimum, a way to get a little bit of food that isn't chorus fruit. Perhaps only a truly open mind could witness the powers of a frying pan. We can make one eventually. I mean, we could make one right now. Is this too dark? Yeah, it's too dark. That was a you're in the dark noise. I think I need more storage space. That was just a chest in there. Hand pattern. I'm gonna do some mixing and matching for whimsy purposes and also curiosity, because I don't have a ton of information. Never mind. That doesn't need a tool binding. That's going into the part chest, I guess. And the fry pan. 4.24 attack damage, 1.4 attack speed. Does a little bit worse damage than my knife, but has a lot more durability. Also has interference, which this does not. I'm not 100% sure what that is, but I think? Nope, I just don't know what it does. I guess it interferes with ender things? We'll find out, I guess. Anyway. I'll have to hopefully get water for the last time. Never mind! We are somewhere else. I should probably set a waypoint at the house when we get back. Oh, I really shouldn't have brought this. I didn't bring any food. How are you usually made? Nope, you're just like a mana cookie. I guess I get, like... I had an effect just there. Maybe it's like mana regen or something. Oh, I have full saturation. Never mind, that's what it does. That's odd. Well, while I'm out here, I might as well take some of the stuff that's around. That is a completely ordinary island with nothing notable about it at all. I think this might just do extra damage to Enderman. Because it was doing like 10 damage as opposed to 1. Can I make this at all? I would need to get wool, which I can't get yet. Thinking hand? I'm glad the universe has a sense of humor. Well documented. Yeah, I'm keeping that on. It's funny. I could use some humor. I'm just gonna head back. Humor is seemingly hard to come by. It can definitely feel like that. It is like that. I don't have to hedge with my lived experiences. This sucks. I'll plant another ender lily outside, I think. Just because ender pearls are useful. It's the most I think I've ever used them. What? What's that? Looks like there's another, one of those crystals. If... Firewood shard and fire protection 1. I can make a shard cast out of this, but it's useless on its own, it looks like. I never thought I'd be so excited to see stone brick. Like, completely normal stone brick. It's like runes and stuff here? Maybe these buildings were part of... I don't... I'm not fond of it, but it's pretty consistently failed to kill me. In the vision, several wizards are having a meeting. So you said that Endermen are trying to take the Earth's core apart? If that's the case, then how can we possibly stop that? We don't even know where they came from, let alone stopping every single one of them. I have a great plan. There's a spell in this book that I'm holding, the Great Collapse. We can cast it and end it all for good. But isn't that spell forbidden? Yeah, there's probably another way. No, there is no other way. No, there's too many of them. The time we have is no more than a week. What? Out of character aside, I've never read these. I didn't know that's how this played out or why they were doing anything, and I think they're lying. Or just wrong. Why did I come back? It's not expensive to go out. Why would Endermen try to take apart a world? They live in it too. They're not particularly destructive. I don't know why they think that. I really want to find water. Want to have it? I'm just going to hover this way. Yeah, I see some diamonds. They're definitely under those spikes there. That is very, very good to have confirmed. Oh. Is there water in an end city? I have to take a look. Looks like water, but we've been fooled before. Judging on the fact that this stuff is called acid, something tells me I do not want to walk headlong into it. Ow! And that's just a cactus. I guess it's just adapted to the environment, same as normal cactus is adapted to the desert. What's this? Oh, hang on. It's like a parkour thing? I'm not very good at this sort of thing. Well, the frying pan is a pretty effective weapon and makes fun sounds. I think I'm just going to cheese this. Never mind, not like that. I'm going to cheese this normal style. Some more botania flowers up here. And some more dirt. I'll gladly take dirt. And having another mana pool for practical purposes later is probably fine. This is not water, I can tell. Yep, it's that mana stuff. Ow! Holy shit. Dang it! I actually need these for that catalyst thing. Saplings! Saplings! We got saplings! That is a good sign. This is not real grass. This is vivid grass. It doesn't do the same thing. I think there is a way to get grass, if this is to be believed. Something called pasture seeds? Okay. Okay, yeah, I know how to... I think I know how to do that, because... we can make this alchemy catalyst right now. I think we have gold. Do we have gold? We have gold, don't we? I swear I've seen it. Need this. You can go in there. All of the flowers, too. Not all of the flowers. It's not space. Get this into a lily. Okay, okay. What do you do? Are you just, like, mana? You appear to be. Yep. That's very good to know. Very good to have. Alchemy Catalyst. Now that we've got these saplings, I was written thinking, yeah, there's a dead bush recipe. We're gonna get pasture seeds. Okay. It's gonna take a while if I know how drying racks work, which I do. How do I make a drying rack? Does it not count? It has to be, like, normal wood, I think. I really hope this stuff counts. Hi, Gold! Welcome in! Hello! I'm doing story things. Okay. Gonna plant a couple of these. I might do a 4x4 just in case these trees need it. I don't know. I've not done much lumberjacking in my life. Okay. Dang. Well, I'm stuck in the end. Because the overworld and nether collapsed. Because some wizards were idiots. I guess. I am very lucky to have survived. And am making progress, honestly. If I can get wood... Can I get black dye anywhere? Yes, I can. Hang on. Well, those are gonna stay there. But I think that drying basin might be a little bit of a faster way to get this to work than whatever the heck it is I'm doing. Iron, iron. Iron logs? I don't know how many logs I've got set aside right now. Dang it. Okay, I think I need to use the mortar and pestle, actually. We've got water! Get back to debugging that spell in 3 to 5 business days. This is your fault! Holy shit. We've got water! That is... Hey! Well, that's a disappointment. Well, I guess the other one's going into storage. Where's my hoe? Okay, that's pretty cheap. I really hope that this works. And that you legally count as a log. Nope, you count as a log. Yes! Okay. Okay. We're making good progress. Soon we're gonna have, like, actual grass, in addition to our extremely limited water supply. Boreal seeds are not exactly what I had in mind. Apparently it's random. All the more reason to have that sapling setup going. But what this is, first and foremost, is a way forward. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Is that not working? How do you work? Well, we'll see what that does. I keep forgetting to get my hoe. I cannot wait for these beetroot seeds to actually start growing regularly. Because they're not growing. They're growing a little bit. They're not growing fast. I would like them to be. Yeah, it looks like I'm just gonna have to get lucky. Maybe they're unionizing. But we didn't get grass out of that. And I don't have self-touch. I'm gonna check the Botania guide and see if I'm missing something. Okay, yeah. I am missing something. That is not legally connected to that. Get back here, please. To the bottom of the mana pool. Okay, now I know exactly what went wrong. Hopefully. I need, like, a piston or something. I don't have any redstone. But we're almost there. I'll put you over there for now. Alright. I am going to make a shovel and dig up all that dirt over there. And have grass. I have a shovel pattern. Playing around with my materials a little bit in a way that is hopefully not going to make this tool worse. Ecological appears to just be whatever it is. It's not clear. I'm gonna go dig up all the dirt outside that's possible. We've got another boreal seed. And we've got beetroot. I should probably place a torch here. just because I think it's too dark for these to grow. I don't know how light level works out here. We've got grass! Between this and the bow we have, where we can get bone blocks, if we can find something to use as fletching, which I think will probably entail building up there, just with blocks. Best bet for food appears to be beetroot soup, which is never a good thing to find yourself having to say. I'm not considering building up. I've got the wonderful world of ender pearls at my disposal. Just need to get a good angle. Haha! Really hope you count as a fletching material, and that I don't have to wait for the other stuff to grow. Now we've got small trees we can actually cut down reliably. That is a huge win. There are a lot of ways to get ender pearls. They're useful. I'm going to really hope that this lets me make arrows out of it. Trees! It is! It does count. It's expensive, but it's possible. I will take inefficient but works at this point in my life. After the day I've had, I will take... Yeah, that'll do. What do you mean that's how arrows work in this? Is there a quiver? No. I'm going to assume I've missed something, and that this is actually way easier. Oh, all of these are a stack of arrows. I've just got a ton of arrows now. I'll take it. I was very confused there for a moment. I'm glad that that's not what's happening here. Where's my bow? There it is. Now let's go get some chorus fruit, flowers, and fruit. I need both. Because unfortunately, it is still my best food source until this stuff starts growing faster. And I get more of it. Can I not use you? Hello? I still can't get a lot of things. What? That was annoying. Okay, so. That's a problem. I'll make you. Pretty much just bones. How do I get bone? Overworld jump. Simulation chamber? What is any of this? I don't know how to get a chorus flower. because it doesn't look like this bow is compatible with this arrow. Vine's bowstring? Do you count as a vine? For the sake of a vine bowstring, anyway. I hope it does, because otherwise I don't know what I'm going to do. Yeah, they're freaking everywhere. Now I've got that set up so that I know where my house is. I need more... what's this? Bowline. Bowstring. Okay, this counts. These count. Do they? No, doesn't look like it, actually. These don't count as a material in any capacity. How do I get vines? I can get sugarcane, which is nice, I guess. A lily pad? Fake overworld. I don't know what that is, and I'm concerned that that is a thing that the universe is telling me I have to worry about. I don't know what the heck I'm supposed to do to get a bowstring. There's slime vine bowstrings. Thing is that I think slime tools require casting, which I don't have. I can't get seared bricks right now. Who needs to listen to the universe these days? You are talking some dangerous game. I don't know what to do. Is there like another tool? Maybe a matic would do it? I don't know. I've got a ton of arrows and a bow that doesn't work. All of these don't take anything. If I can somehow find slime, I might be able to do something. Unfortunately, that means I'm going to have to set out. It's going to be a pain. Should probably get some more blocks. I think it might genuinely just be, like... I don't know what could possibly be the reason for that. Like, I was about to say something, but then I realized that I don't actually know what I'm talking about. I shouldn't do this with these. I don't want to stick around and get the saplings, and I don't want to lose them. If I can get a normal arrow, that'd be nice. But I don't have any way to get a feather or anything. Anything that has wings count as a bird. You can make paper materials? You can make a paper bow? What? Why aren't I dropping feathers then? I don't know. I wish I had feathers. It would save me a lot of trouble right now. I've got no idea what it's trying to get me to do. But I've got a little bit of food on me. Some blocks. Off we go. Snack first. Wait, no. Didn't work. Put that. Ow. That hurt. Well, apparently I don't have any ender pearls in my storage right now, which is annoying. Grow faster. Oh my goodness. One of those launch pads is over here. It's probably a really good way to get far away if you have like a slow fall potion or something. Which I don't. Okay, put my grave inside, which I will take. I'm just really glad there's graves in reality. Apparently some worlds don't have them. Has too many shoulders. Give me my objects. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with the saddle. I'm just gonna go home. Okay, we got some stuff. Chance to teleport attackers away. Neat. It'd be nice to go kind of exploring around here, but I honestly don't really feel like taking the risks. I don't know what's here. I don't know what isn't. What's that? Maybe there's a way to get hemp seeds that I don't know about? Nope. If I can somehow get cocoa beans, I've got something. That requires pumpkin seeds, which requires melon seeds. Which I have access to! Holy shit. Holy shit. I'm gonna put all the Ender IO bows I can't use in a box. Where are my beetroot seeds? Here they are. We can get wheat seeds, which not the biggest deal, but I think... Nope, composters aren't real. Well, I kinda got excited for nothing, but we can still get access to different things. Yeah, we need the alchemy catalyst in place for this. Hmm. Thank you. Wait, we've got... I forgot that I should be eating new stuff as soon as I get it. Still a shame those bows don't work. You are so correct. I'm so upset about it. It's tin. Oh, we can get cobblestone. Checking what I can do with the stuff that I have is something that I need to be better about doing. Because apparently there's a lot of different things that can happen. Liquid chorus. Craft a mineral sap. If we can, that'd be nice. Okay, yeah, that's doable. Then we can get sand out of this. Gravel is also the mechanical squeezer stuff. I feel very in over my head. I don't know, there's just... Chances are this sort of thing was getting used all over the place before some idiot destroyed the universe. But, there's some core. Oh, sorry. Ha! You'll never catch me. Oh, I don't even have my knife. That knife does appear to do extra damage to Enderman. This weapon has a heavy attack. And it's still not doing that much. Nope, missed. It is a very good thing there aren't baby Endermen. That would be so mean. Ow. I just want a sapling. Why are you so high up? Can I climb these? No. They do slow falls, though. Good to know. I really don't want to die, but it wouldn't actually do that much. Good thing that won't do that much. Huh? Would not have guessed that that was a way that you could get an apple. Getting more apples than I am saplings. Well, there's that sapling that I wanted. And now I've got two. Hooray. Down we go. We got mineral saplings. Integrated dynamics is not something I've got a ton of experience with. Again, sort of peripheral to what I've been up to as a person in my life. I've got 3 varieties of wood. Minerals more useful as machine components, I think. That's what it's for. It's nice to have an apple. Okay, it looks like saplings mostly come from each other. I don't know how I'm supposed to get friggin' strength. Yeah, I don't know how to get industrial hemp at all. Yeah, I just need to, like, get... Oh, wait a second! Wait a second! I am so foolish. I've made an error, a miscalculation. I can make grass! I can make grass out of saplings. I forgot that that's a thing that I could do. I'll have to get lucky. But I will take lucky over impossible. And once we have that industrial hemp, we can get what we need. Which is string. Need more dirt. Don't have as much dirt as I would like. I'll take some meat seeds. Honestly, as long as we keep, I think, the block under there, where it is, we could probably justify taking all of this. As long as we have some of the fancy grass, I think we're probably fine. Should probably put something else there, though. Not water. I really want to get that course flower rather. Because I feel like a lot of things are kind of weirdly bottlenecked by it. Keep putting my hoe away, and it keeps being a bad idea. A lot of things need me to have access to bone meal, and an additional source of reliable food would also be nice to have. Also, just knowing that I won't completely destroy all of the forest plants in the area forever. That would also be good to know. Reliable has already taken me. How long has it been? Like, how many days have I been in here? It's gotta be at least a week. I haven't slept. I mean, not like it would be a good idea to sleep here, but that's a weird realization to come to. Hard to keep track of, indeed. This is probably not the way you're supposed to do this, but whatever. Right. I've got 3 more tries. I think I might need to get more mana. Because I don't have a lot left. Nothing. I would really like some industrial hemp. You know, for string. This is just gonna take a while. Well, we got normal seeds, which I will also take. I wish they were the other kind, though. Hey, we got a couple more tries. Please. Nothing. Damn. Actually, seriously trying to cut this tree down would take a very, very, very long time. However, I think it might be the fastest way to get saplings. Is to just, like, cut off a branch. This is my only efficient way up here, so I'm gonna start with a different one. I'm probably going to die of fall damage a couple of times doing this. Just because of the endermites. Yeah, it'd definitely be a lot of materials. It's a good number of apples, too, by the looks of it. They seem to be a pretty common thing to drop from these branches. The leaves, rather. And it doesn't seem to be, like, there's a ton of loose logs up here. I'm just going to have to, like, leave a chunk of this intact so that I can come back up for it later if something is missing. Yeah, that's just falling apart. Which is what we wanted. How do I make a bonsai pot? I need a brick, which needs clay. Clay needs... Clay needs clay. Or something else I have no way of accessing. They do not want me getting renewable, automatic wood. Yeah, you do dry into dry bushes, and I'm not wasting my time. Yay! Which means I can get another melon seed that I can chuck in here. We don't have the mana. I should probably work into getting the Petal Apothecary. What's the recipe for that? Endstone and 2 purple slabs. Not expensive. Mineral logs. Please. Dang it. I am making progress, though. That's nice. Right? I really want to get a hemp seed. I think if I get a hemp seed, I can just I can relax a little bit. Get some rest. Holy shit. We've got it. Okay. I think I might turn off my log sharing for now. Thank you for keeping me company while I deal with the fact the world just ended. I hope your worlds are all doing well. It's a bit weird situation. But, yeah. Thank you. Okay, can you hear me? Yes. Hi. Thank you all so much for coming. I had the idea for this stream a while ago, or more accurately, the series, and just hadn't gotten around to doing it. I've been inspired lately. I what can I say? I felt like making something. I have no idea when the next time I'm gonna do this is. But I've had a really good time. This has been very fun. I am now extremely tired. Oh my goodness. Anyway, oh, Fool's alive. Let's go bother him. Yeah. And yeah, thank you so much for being here, some guy. Thank you for keeping me company out of character and in character. Thank you for playing along too. Anyway, thank you all so much. I'm excited to see what this project does. Thank you, and yeah, and we go.